Shreevats Jaipuria. Thank you, Mr. Jaipuria, for joining me. And of course, what do you make of the budget?
It's a very future-oriented budget in terms of the education sector. I think the government has laid the foundation for technology and innovation to be the drivers of growth and quality in the education sector. I personally am extremely happy that the government has decided to open a center of excellence for AI in education. We know that artificial intelligence is going to change the world around us very rapidly, and especially in the education sector. It has the potential of giving us the bang for our buck as a country in terms of both improving access as well as improving the quality of education. So with this Center of Excellence for AI in Education, something very specific coming in through this budget, I'm sure it will lay the foundations for innovations that will be India Bharat centric for utilizing artificial intelligence to improve the educational outcomes in our country. Other than this, if you look at the government school sector, they have spoken about opening 50,000 Atal Tinkering Labs across government schools, as well as providing broadband connectivity to government secondary schools. I think these are absolutely key initiatives. In terms of the Atal Tinkering Labs, these are actually just innovation labs that is the need of the hour in the school education sector. And then, of course, broadband connectivity is extremely important to connect the youth to the outside world, to connect them to digital content, to give them a reality of what is going on in the world around them. So I think the budget initiatives in the sector of education are based on innovation, are based on future orientation that is extremely important. Of course, capacity expansions have been announced for the IITs as well as for medical education. That is the need of the hour. I think over and above this, private education plays a large role. India has one of the highest proportion of students going to private schools in any large country in the world. And with the change that the government has proposed in terms of increasing the registration of charitable trusts from 5 years to 10 years, it shows that the government wants to work with private institutions and help them in the ease of investing in the education sector as well. And lastly, I think the change in personal income tax, which I think few of the panelists have already spoken about, will give more money in the hands of middle class. India is unique in the sense that the middle class is fully involved in private sector education. So having this larger disposable income will help them get better educational institutions, better educational outcomes for their kids, whether it is in the school sector or the higher education sector.
Right, absolutely. Since you talk about innovation and skill development, a big announcement again, the AI Center of Excellence corpus has been allocated to 500 crore rupees. What does it mean?
I think it will lay the foundations of an artificial intelligence in education system for India, so that some of the public goods in terms of the artificial intelligence ecosystem becomes available, because not every school, not every college will be able to make the investment that is necessary. So having this sort of public AI and education infrastructure will really help improve access as well as set a minimum benchmark for quality. Of course, AI is a field that is developing very, very quickly, and I'm very happy that this decision has been taken